Hi, it's Christy with Raising Brave Readers. We are so glad you're here. Would you like, subscribe, and share so that we can support more families in helping their child to become a strong reader? Today, we're going to talk about how I start a new reader into a new series, a new book. And I have done it well in the past, and I've done it poorly in the past. I've done it well as a teacher, and well as a parent, and poorly as a teacher, and poorly as a parent. But today, I'm going to walk you through how we figure out the who and the what to set up our reader for success. So imagine you're watching a movie, but you can't figure out who the characters are. You can't hold on to their name. You don't have no idea what's going on. Are you going to keep watching that movie? Likely not. Or you're going to keep asking, what's going on? What's going on? And it's not going to be, you're not going to be gathering information that fits into a spot in your brain to hold on to the idea of the story. So today I'm going to walk you step by step through what I do when I successfully set up a student or a reader into a new book. All right, are you ready? Let's go. All right, I chose Mary Pope Osborne's series, Magic Treehouse, because it's great to get a student or a reader in a series because then they don't have to make another decision when they're finished that book. They could read the next one because they understand more how this writer writes and what the storyline's about. All right, so we have Magic Treehouse. I wonder what have you ever seen a Magic Treehouse? And the title is Dinosaurs Before Dark. And if I look at this cover, I see a boy riding a dinosaur and I see a girl running behind. I wonder what it's going to be about. Now I'm going to read you the first chapter, but I'm going to pause. And I want you to notice that I'm pausing at a spot where we can talk about it and it doesn't disrupt the flow too much. I'm also reading very animated because I want them to get involved. I'm kind of the hype man for this book. And so let's go ahead and get started. I am also going to draw attention to the chapter title because that usually gives us a clue. So here we go. Into the woods. There's a woods involved. I wonder what that's going to be. Help! A monster, said Annie. Yeah, sure, said Jack. A real monster in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania? Run, Jack, said Annie. She ran up the road. Oh, brother, thought Jack. This is what he got for spending time with his 7-year-old sister. Annie loved pretend stuff, but Jack was 8.5. He liked real things. So I want you to think, what did we just learn? Do we have the who in the story? We do. So I drew it down here already. We have our who. We have Jack and we have Annie. We know that Annie is 7 years old. We know that she likes pretend things. I'm not writing all that down. I'm just holding on to Jack and Annie. And I'm drawing it because that's helping to kind of just hold those two ideas because they're all brand new. We've never read a book before this long, and we want to hold on to the ideas so that we can carry them through the rest of the story so that we can understand what's going on. Here we go. Watch out, Jack. The monster's coming, said Annie. Jack didn't say anything. Come on, Jack. I'll race you, said Annie. No thanks, said Jack. Annie raced alone into the woods. Jack looked at the sky. The sun was about to set. So right now we have Jack and Annie together. We know the sun is going down. And those are kind of important details, but the most important one right now is that Annie went into the woods by herself. I am sure that as the older brother, who is 8.5, he cannot leave her alone running into the woods. So let's see that's our what right now. We have oh no, my little sister just ran into the woods. Let's see what happens next in our chapter. Come on, Annie, it's time to go home, yelled Jack. But Annie didn't answer. Jack waited. Annie, he called again. Jack, Jack, Annie shouted, come here, quick. Jack groaned. This better be good, he said. Jack left the road and headed into the woods. The trees were lit with a golden late afternoon sun. So right now they're in the woods. They're both there. Over here, said Annie. Annie was standing under a tall oak tree. Look, she said. She pointed at a rope ladder. It was hanging down from high in the tree. Wow, Jack whispered. At the top of the tree was a tree house tucked between two branches. That must be "The highest treehouse in the world," said Annie. So now we have a what? We have a treehouse. We have a ladder. Here's the very ending of this chapter. "Who built it?" asked Jack. "I've never seen it before." "I don't know, but I'm going up," said Annie. "No, we don't know who it belongs to," said Jack. "Just for a teeny minute," said Annie. She started up the ladder. "Annie, come back," said Jack. But Annie kept climbing. She climbed all the way up to the tallest branches. So now we have our what? We had Annie first went into the woods by herself, but now she found this giant tree and a tree house here. I'm just going to draw a sketch, right? Doesn't matter. And a ladder. And what did Annie do? She climbed all the way up. Here she is up here, and Jack's down here at the bottom. So I have set up the most important parts of the story, that who part and that what part. The other parts are important, but you really need to have the who and the what to keep going. So I hope that was helpful, and I would be so happy to help you with any other story that you're thinking, how would I set this story up? How would I figure out the who and the what? And so if you want to drop a story that's been a trick for you, drop it in the chat, and I would be so happy to take a look at it. Otherwise, would you like, subscribe, and share, and see if we can help more kids to become strong readers? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.